If you look at any motivation from Blizzard, you will genuinely be able to trace that motivation back to money. In Suits were like, you are releasing this game on this date, okay? And then they were just like, all right, ship it. Yes, I think that happened.
Hook, line, and sinker. Set that damn hook, baby.
What is this? Is it furry? What is this?
All right, look, I know the community's on fire right now, and regardless of what side of the fence you're on, let's talk about the base reason why we have this kind of patch implemented this early in the game. And we're not going to talk about what the feelings are or anything. We're going to talk about the real reason why we've got this patch. So a couple things I want to knock out right now so that I don't see this in the comments, because a lot of y'all have a bad habit of immediately running to the comments before watching the whole video. You shouldn't do that. You should at least watch the video before you comment. First of all, patches are necessary. Balancing is necessary. I understand this. I'm not here to attack why we have a patch, why we have balance patches, why we have balancing this, that, the other, whatever. It is necessary to the core of a game to keep the game balanced. I understand that. I acknowledge that. I accept that.
True.
Move on.
True.
Number two, I understand a lot of y'all are still having fun with the game. That is fantastic, y'all. You should be having fun with the game. You paid money for it. If you're not having fun with the game, I sympathize with you also. Okay? We're not here to divide people any further with that. Okay? Number three, a lot of y'all are going to accept mediocrity. Totally fine. We're not going to do it here on this channel. We're not going to accept mediocrity and wait 10 years for another thing. Okay? We're not going to do that here. So now that that's out of the way, let's dive down into why actually this was released. So the first thing we need to remember is this is a publicly traded corporation, conglomerate, massive business, whatever you want to call it, okay? This is not Blizzard North. As much as we want it to be Blizzard North, a company that made badass games, badass itemizations, badass storyline, and cared about the player base, this ain't it. Those days are long gone. That ship has done sailed. It is 2023. I'm guilty of it myself. I always think we're playing Blizzard North games. We ain't, okay? Let's get that out of the way. The reason that we have a patch for seasons, okay, let's back up a little bit. The reason that we have seasons, in the beginning, it was so we could have fun. We could have new content and engage and do new stuff or whatever. Be competitive, have a leaderboard, have bragging rights. None of that exists today. We have no leaderboard. We have no rewards besides cosmetics. We have no nothing, okay? The reason that we have seasons in the modern day today is quarterly seasons. That's very important. Is to show the shareholders positive player retention, positive player numbers. Now, implement a battle pass on top of that. Now you report positive player numbers and positive income because you sold this battle pass to everybody, okay? Every single quarter. I know I talk about this.
Well, I don't know. I feel like quarters is just also a metric like of time that makes sense for seasons. I mean, would you want there to be 2 seasons per year? No. 3 seasons per year? Not enough. 4 seasons per year? Okay, now we're talking. 5 seasons per year? I'd fuck with that probably still, I think. 6 seasons per year? That's probably too much. It's once every 2 months. That's too much. That's too much. Too much. So I think the number that makes sense would be 4 or 5 seasons. So I feel like they just picked, okay, well, if we do 4 and then do high quality, hopefully, right? I think it's just a number makes sense. A number makes sense. Do you think 3 to 4 even? Okay, well, you get the idea. I feel like that number, so you could try to link the two, and maybe that does match up with like maybe it does match up with the business side as well. But I feel like realistically, how many seasons do you want per year? I definitely don't think it's 1, 2. It's definitely not 1 or 2, right? Because that'd be 6 months. I mean, like 1 season per year would be 12 months. 2 seasons, 6 months. Stop still meaning Blizzard and cringe pathetic. What I'm saying is 4 seasons per year is a reasonable number. I think 3 to 4 seasons per year is a reason. 3 is fine, 4 is fine. I think they're both fine. I think they're both good. So ultimately, this argument I don't think stands on its own 2 feet. Is what I'm saying. The argument he's making. Certainly, I'm sure it could go into it, but I just don't think that's like literally the only reason we have seasons that are quarterly is because shareholders and money. You know, I think they would think. I'm sure. I mean, you would hope they would ask, okay, what's the best amount amount of seasons per year. What do you guys think? And then they would have sat down and they would have done what I did, right? They would have had a fucking board and they would have said, like, look at the pros. And then maybe this would have been a pro on that board. But then again, I don't know if the designer's even thinking about that. You know, yeah. Okay, you're making an ARPG. You've got hundreds of millions of dollars. How many seasons are you doing per year? Let's do a poll here. What do you guys think is the best amount? This is no bias or anything. And there you go. And there it is. It's like, no, I'm not some steel manning Andy. I'm being genuine. And I'm thinking, well, okay, when it comes, that's the reality. That's just the reality. The reality is, I think 4 seasons per year does make the most sense. Even if you completely throw all that shareholder bullshit out the window, it still makes the most sense. It really is.
How you report positive player numbers and positive income because you sold this battle pass to everybody, okay? Every single quarter. I know I talk about this a lot, but this is the reason why we have what we have. Guys, these devs ain't incompetent. I was thinking that yesterday, and I snapped out of it. I said, there's no way they're this incompetent. Are they maybe not as creative? Maybe. Are they maybe not as skilled? Maybe. But they're not incompetent. These are semi-intelligent, pretty intelligent folks.
Bro, did you see some of the shit? Like, look at the stash tab. Look at the stash tabs, bro. Okay, look at the item level requirements that we had initially on release. Like, what? I don't know. There's some really basic shit that to me is like question mark. How does that even make it into the game? Like, how does it make it into the game? And either they are deliberately letting something get into the game as a problem to then fix it, but that doesn't make sense because you would rather have the game come out in the best state possible to have the best reviews and the best experience possible, right? I think intentionally releasing the game with like massive problems deliberately so then they can fix it to farm karma or something, I don't think that works either. I think that just to me says incompetence, or not incompetence, but just not enough time, right? And they were forced to release it early. Now that okay, do I think that some fucking in suits were like, you are releasing this game on this date, okay? And then they were just like, all right, fucking ship it. Yes, I think that happened. I think that I'm not some paranoid where I think that they've deliberately, like, Illuminati confirmed 4 seasons per year because shareholders and all this shit. But no, I definitely think that they had a fucking time that they had to ship the game because I don't think the game should have been shipped when it was shipped. It seems like there's a massive void and where there should be something where there is nothing. And I think that is because the fact they didn't have enough time.
They are shackled and limited by what upper management allows them to do. I firmly believe that if they had their way, we'd have a fun game. But they're limited by Captain Malignant Tunnel and his bosses, okay, into making a cash grab monetization game. So you saw what they did with Diablo Immortal, and that didn't fly. So now seasons in this modern state, and don't come in the comments and say, well, Hank, seasons have been around in Diablo for 20 years. I get that. I already addressed that. I'm talking about today, Diablo 4. I'm not talking about Diablo 3, Diablo 2, Diablo 2 Resurrected, Diablo 1, Diablo Immortal. I'm talking about Diablo 4. The reason that seasons are put in, the reason that this patch is like this is now, is all tied together. This patch is to kill the Eternal Realm. Don't get it mistaken. ShakoGate was an attempt to kill the Eternal Realm. They could have easily taken back 142 Shakos with no problem. You would have had 142 angry people versus thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands.
Oh, this guy is fucking... okay, this guy is a conspiracy theorist, bro. I don't know if it's a bit, though. I don't know if he's being serious. I think it's a bit, right? This is a bit, right? This whole thing, like the big corporations trying to force us 4 seasons per year because of shareholders, you know, with the fucking ShakoGate. Like, I don't know, dude. This
is angry people, okay? So they want to kill the Eternal Realm. How come? Doesn't make sense. Why would they want to kill the Eternal Realm? Why?
Money.
Can't sell the Battle Pass in the Eternal Realm. And I know a simple solution would be let the Battle Pass be available, but then they couldn't rotate different skins in for you to buy. There wouldn't be something new for your fear of missing out to trigger for you to go spend your green.
What's happening? He's doing classic conspiracy theory shit. He's linking a bunch of things together that just aren't linked. That's the reality here. The Shako thing was just a bug that went into the game. No, the Shako fucking thing. bro, the Shako thing was a fucking bug that went into the game, and then they fixed it, and then they were like, fuck it, dude. It was 140, we'll leave it. Because that's why they thought, no, that's why it's a fucking bug. It's not it's not intentional. It wasn't some psyop where they're like, okay, we're going to deliberately release a bunch of Shakos into the Eternal Realm to diminish the value of the Uber uniques to make everyone fucking hate Eternal Realm, so then that way they can look forward to seasons. No, that was a fucking bug. Okay, and then they fixed the bug. Now, for sure, if you look at any motivation from Blizzard, you'll genuinely be able to trace that motivation back to money. Because money talks, money makes everything move. Yes, you can, and this is like for almost most things in life and most things in business, you can trace it back to money. But trying to link things that are not linked, like the fucking Shako, like they don't want to do season pass and turn around because they're gonna make less money, all this stuff. They're just you're connecting links that just aren't there. That's the thing. That's the thing with conspiracy theories. You make these big leaps.
Money on, you understand? Every 3 months, there will be a new battle pass and a new season with the guise of introducing new concepts, new things, which in reality, y'all, the Malignant Tunnels is a re-skinned dungeon. There's nothing special there. The gems were taken straight out of Diablo Immortal, which was taken straight out of Path of Exile, which a lot of y'all...
Okay, dude, this is stupid. That's like saying, the content in, like, fucking... I mean, obviously, that's not the Dell scale, but, like, Dells are just reskinned maps. And then they're just mobs are just taken out of maps that already exist, which were just stolen from Diablo 2. It's not even a new thing. Like, no, dude. Bro, no, dude. Stop. Literally stop. They're adding, dude, they've got an NPC that has original dialogue with some fucking shit story that I don't care about. The point is, no, there is actual content there. Okay, shut the fuck up. Like, that to say gems were stolen from Diablo Immortal, which was stolen from PoE. The Diablo Immortal gems weren't anything like fucking PoE gems. They're not even the same system. Like, this guy's making dog shit points. These points are trash, okay? Do you really think that the Diablo Immortal gems are the same as the PoE gems? Oh, they're both called gems, so therefore they're the same? Like, and on top of that, the Diablo Immortal gems aren't even the same as the D4 gems. They're closer to the D3 gems. If you're gonna make a comparison, like...
All said, which came straight out of World of Warcraft. There's nothing new, nothing innovative there. Have you seen the uniques? The Spear of Lycander came straight out of D3. It's literally the exact same item.
Okay, guys, what the fuck? What the fuck is he saying? What the fuck is he saying, bro? I'm so confused what he's saying. Like, okay, oh my god, the Battlefield game that came out, it had the fucking AK-47 in it, bro, which is like from Counter-Strike. It's not even new. It's the exact same item, dude. Oh, this fucking game, it had the fucking Panzer tank in it, and this other game had the tank in it. It's the exact same thing. Bro, the items, yes, they're using the same. It's a reference to a previous item that was in another game, but they do two different entire things. It's called a fucking, what do they call that? When you do a shout out. It's like an Easter egg item. Yes, when Thunder Fury Bliss Blade of the Windseeker was put into Diablo 3. Okay, yes, it was a fucking Easter egg or homage, okay, to World of Warcraft. It's not the exact same item. No, it was a fucking cool item that actually exists in D3, and it was one of my favorite items, actually. I like Thunder Fury. Okay, that's PogChamp. To say Thunder Fury is shit because it was in World of Warcraft, it's just like brain dead. Like, straight up.
Same everything. The Oculus? You seen an Oculus from Diablo 2? If you never played Diablo 2, go to Google and search the Oculus Diablo 2. You'll see what a real item looks like, right? It's not the reason that we go do this. This Mickey Mouse stuff that we're looking forward to, the Malignant Hearts, like my Malignant Tunnel. They want you to go spend your money on the Battle Pass. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills sometimes. Y'all don't see this.
You are taking
And then
pills.
they know the patch is so bad.
Okay, capitalism, dude. Yes, yo, people are trying to make money, dude. Wait, dude, you're so based. You're so based, dude. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? This is crazy. Dude, do you know that the people are trying to make money? Dude, you know when they sold us D2, they were trying to make money from selling D2? Do you guys know that? They were trying to make, do you know they were trying to take your money? They were trying to make a game that was compelling and fun and good, and then they were trying to get you to buy it because they were trying to actually make money. Do you know that was their job? Yeah, I don't know, dude.
That they have to schedule an emergency live stream. It's not a campfire chat. They're not outside. They're not camping. It's nerds in the office. It's a live stream. they schedule this, trying to put out the fire, but after
my
the
God.
season. Well, do you want to know why? That's after the launch of the season. This is what they're going to look at on Thursday. Okay, there's two paths that we're going to take.
Yeah.
Everything's on fire or everything's cool. If everybody logs on to the season and plays, even though they don't like any of the balance patches or anything they're seeing, whichever one's going to do, because nobody has a backbone to stand up for themselves anymore.
Pussy.
They're just going to play anyway.
You're
Already
play
seeing the
pussy.
comments. Oh, yeah, you guys say you're not playing seasons, but we'll all see you there. That's what's the problem with the world today. Nobody has any backbone. Everybody's spineless. If you are pissed off...
No, you can think... Okay, no. I've already drawn the graph. I can draw the graph again. Okay, do you know why I'm pissed off, right? You know I'm pissed off, right? Okay, this is what we expect, right? These are normal patches. These are normal major patches for games, right? Sometimes you have sometimes you have a really big one, right? Okay, this is the first major patch for D4, okay? This meter, by the way, these are the different patches. Okay, and this is the hype level. So we're expecting a line like this, right? We're expecting some sort of line like this, and then we got that, right? We got that. So now we're fucking raging. Now we're mad. Now, don't get me wrong, this patch is still a net positive. Overall, this patch is a good thing for the game. They did more good than they did bad. Like, literally, if they'd done no patch, it would have been worse. The fact of the matter is they did a patch, which is nice. It's just a complete trash one, and which is why that disparity between what we're expecting and what we got is like, oh, bro, are you kidding me? Dude, they killed boosting. Boosting was fucking trash for the game. They fixed several fucking bugs. They made it so you could trade gear to your ults and stuff. There was plenty of good things in this patch. The game was far too easy, and they're making it harder, relatively speaking. Yes. No, overall, the patch, in my opinion, from what I can tell initially, just by looking at it, is overall I think they slightly maybe just ahead in terms of things they did that are good for the game versus things they did that made the game worse, in my opinion. I think they're slightly ahead, right? But what we're expecting is this, right? We're expecting this line up the top here, and what we got is that, which is why it's like they took a shit on us, right? And it makes you think, well, okay, now that we've seen what the patch looks like, what are we going to expect for the future, right? Okay, that's patch 1. Is every patch going to be complete dog shit? Are all major patches going to be dog shit? Is the game dead? Is Diablo dying? Because what I want ramping, bro. I want big dick patches, and I want to see I want this game to go from a 6.7 to a fucking 8 out of 10 game. I don't want to see it go just sit there and whittle away, right? That's the reality. Okay, anyway.
About this product and what they're selling you, give it the Diablo Immortal treatment. Don't play it. You're not going to waste your damn battle pass token.
Diablo Immortal was fundamentally net negative to anyone who fucking played that game, and it straight up was predatory, and it's designed to take lots of money from vulnerable individuals who have bad spending control and to a lower IQ. That's the reality. That's what it is. That's what it is. That game. Okay, that game was straight up predatory, and it was gambling simulator disguised as a computer game, right? And sold under the Diablo IP. It was a fucking travesty. The game. Okay, Diablo 4 is not that. Diablo 4, yeah, okay, maybe it's a bit pricey, but premium and for what it is and everything, and maybe it's like could be better and all that, but it is not that. Okay, there is a reason to boycott Diablo Immortal. The fact of the matter is, there's not some crazy reason to boycott Diablo 4. It's just like, oh, it's more shit than I wanted it to be. Let me boycott it. No, it's still good. Even after this patch, it's still good, and I'm still gonna fucking play it. Even season 2, I'm gonna play it, right? Even depending on like, I don't know, we'll have to see what the patch notes look like, but I'm still gonna play it.
Okay, and if you've already done the Ultimate Edition, save it. Oh yeah, not to mention, with the addition of this, they are limiting you. So if you wonder why cooldown's been nerfed, damage reduction's been nerfed, time in dungeons has been nerfed. Oh, newsflash, why there's a cap on World Tier 3 and World Tier 4 capstones? They want...
That was a bug, right? And they're getting rid of that. What's gone? We just read the patch notes. That's gone. So
want you to stay in the game as long as possible and not complete the season journey too fast. Because guess what? Then you're going to go play Baldur's Gate. Then you're going to go play Starfield. Then you're going to go play something else. So we're
going to play Baldur's Gate regardless when that game comes out. And we're going to play Starfield regardless when that shit comes out, okay, bro? It's not like dude, when that shit comes out, everyone's logging out, bro. Okay? That's not... that. Oh, shit. I've still got some shit on my seasonal journey. I'm going to just not play this fucking most anticipated title of, like, the last 5 years, bro. Holy shit.
They had to literally wipe everything. If they did not release a patch like this, and they let you keep your Eternal character that you've been farming for 200 X hours or whatever amount of time.
Nobody cares about Eternal characters, buddy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
That you've got Tempest Roar, that you've got all this other stuff.
Nobody cares about Tempest
They're
Roar.
not gonna let you keep that because you'll get bored. You won't play it.
Bro,
Especially
if you're getting rallied behind what this guy's saying, he is like a literal. They just trying to take our guns, man. You want to let them come in here? They got them. We get all right time. We earned this here. We earned all this here. You gotta let them come in here. You're rallying behind some guy who's like his arguments are not based on logic. Okay? No. Eternal Realms are fucking dog shit. Seasons are good for the game. The fact that they have 4 seasons a fucking year is just because the fact that 4 seasons makes the most sense from a practical standpoint for ARPGs. He's just making all this bullshit up to try and rally a bunch of fucking clowns behind him. And if you're gonna sit there and bandwagon onto this guy's fucking shit whenever he's using basic levels of logic, you're a fucking idiot.
See, after the nerf, they know
that's the reality.
That if they nerf everything.
Eternal standard sucks. Seasons are great. No, should the season have come out when it came out? Fuck no. Let's be honest here. Season 1 should have been, the game should have came out later. Season 1 should have shipped with the game with all the quality of life stuff that's in Season 1. And then a couple months from now should be when Season 1, the true Season 1 should have started. The reality is, it's starting in an hour from now or something. And Blizzard fucked up and, you can't go back in time. You can't go back in time. Well, quality of life, being able to trade gear to your ults. So you can now trade items. We're gonna get stash space for sure. They're gonna add in stash space. There is no way we don't not get stash space. There's just no way. There's no way.
You're more likely to go, well, I got to start all over anyway. I might as well start over on a new tune and go play seasons. Hook, line, and sinker. Set that damn hook, baby. Regardless of what your stance is on the patch. Doesn't matter. Please, take a look at yourself and ask this question.
Okay, just get some parachute.
Is it okay to accept mediocrity for green leafy spending money? That for some it's easy to come by money, but for others it's not easy to come by money. It takes a lot of hard work. Are you okay with spending that?
It's very easy. It's just a question of how much you value your money and time. This is like what you want to do. You either do it or you don't do it, buddy. It's pretty simple. You just do it or you don't want to. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. If you want to do it, then do it. It's that simple. It really is.
That money on an absolute dressed up piece of dog shit that they're constantly having to defend. I personally don't think this game is up to Diablo standards. That's just my opinion. Not saying don't go play it.
Have you bought it?
It's just the way that it is.
Have you bought it?
Let me know in the comments below what you think.
I mean, have you bought it, bro? Because if you've bought it, then guess what? Like, you can't refund it at this point, and that means you've got it. So now the question is, would you rather like go fishing or play Season 1 of Diablo 4? Now, if you want to go fishing, then go fishing. Okay, if you want to play D4, then play D4. Right? It's pretty simple. All right. If you want to,
Unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of y'all won't like this, but that is the reason that we have an Eternal Realm killing patch at the very beginning of the game.
I sat around with dog shit, bro. Nobody like standard mode is fucking cringe. Like, you can feel free to stay loaded in the standard, buddy. Feel free.
Make all of us leave and go park our ass in season and show their shareholders they're profitable. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you next time.
Coppying, dude. Dude, we got conspiracy theorists leaking into the Diablo 4 section now. That's what we got. We got conspiracy theorists logging into fucking Diablo 4 section.
Because he is God game.